How to stay skinny for over 30 years. So I recently turned 30 and I noticed that I've always been skinny. And I thought I would share my secrets for being skinny for over 30 years. I think I've been pretty much the same weight since elementary school. Probably gained maybe 10 pounds at most, but I've been around 135 to 145 ever since grade 7 in elementary school. So that's like 17 years ago, which is crazy to think about that. What are the secrets? Well, number one, I have a very high metabolism, I'm assuming, and there are occasions where I can eat anything I want and I won't gain any weight whatsoever. What I'm noticing now, though, over the last 5 years, is that if I do eat a lot and I don't exercise at all, then I'll start gaining weight. And it's like a calorie surplus. So if I break this down into a very simple process, it's really this. Always be in a calorie deficit. That's how you lose weight or stay the same weight or essentially stay skinny, is that you're always in a calorie deficit, whether it's just like very few calories lower or a lot of calories lower. You'll always stay skinny if you're always exercising and burning more calories than you're taking in. Well, then you'll naturally just always be skinny. That's how I see it. And if I look at anyone who is maybe suffering from being overweight, I could probably point to the amount of calories that they're eating. It's really as simple as that. Look, if somebody's eating a lot of calories and they're mostly leading a sedentary lifestyle where they're not moving around much, not burning calories, they're likely in a calorie surplus. They're eating more than they're burning. So naturally, they're always going to be probably gaining a lot more weight. So if I look at it that way, it's not just metabolism. It's not just high metabolism. It's looking at calories in, calories out. It's really as simple as that. So that's how I've been skinny for 30 plus years. So I think anyone could be skinny if they just look at what it is they're eating. They could probably cut down on a few things, and it's as simple as that. Now, maybe you have an addiction to things like sugar. I certainly do. One thing that's helped is eating more fruit, eating more protein, eating more fats, and that'll help you with less of the junk calories. You see, if you fill yourself up with quality calories, quality food, you'll be eating less overall. So you have that quality food, you'll feel more full, and you won't have these spikes of hunger. You see, sugar, it goes in, but you actually don't feel hungry. Like you don't feel hungry after you eat, but then very quickly you'll feel hungry again. It's because it's junk calories. So that's something to look at. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I will notice if I'm eating a lot that I can start seeing some pounds going on. So it's starting to affect me, especially over the last 5 years. So a simple approach has been finding exercise that I enjoy. Like I do a lot of swimming, I do hockey, I do basketball, and I just don't eat as much as necessary. And that's just been really helpful. But if you find some exercise that you enjoy doing, then it makes it a little easier to stick with it and stay skinny. If I look at other skinny people in the world, like maybe if I go to Japan, I'll notice a lot of skinny people there. What's the secret? Well, there's a lack of sugar in these diets over there, and it's not like you go to the grocery store and sugar's the main thing. No, a lot of it's healthy foods over there. So that's another thing. If you look at Okinawa in Japan, you'll notice everyone there is living quite long, and also they're all quite skinny. Well, they're all very active. They're all in the farmlands. They're busy. They're picking their own food, gathering their own food. A lot of it's just vegetables, fruit, and then they have fish, which they catch. So it's very clean. Like, their diet is very clean. And this would explain why, well, they're skinny. They're always in this calorie deficit because they're always moving. Movement is a big part of their day. And food is not as big a part of their day. Western society, Western culture, we have a significant emphasis on fried chicken, French fries, deep fried stuff, a lot of sugar, a lot of ice cream. It's a really big thing here. And over in those cultures, it's not really a thing. So this would explain why they are quite skinny. Again, calorie deficit. That's all I can really say. 2 words for being skinny: calorie deficit. Forget about metabolism. It certainly does play a part, but if you can be in a calorie deficit, then you're doing well. For the majority of my 30 plus years of living, I would say that a calorie deficit has always been the reason why I've been skinny. Not metabolism, but calorie deficit. I just simply don't eat as much. I don't have as much emphasis on food. So there's my secret. Hopefully that helps, might give you an idea. So look at how you can burn calories and then consume less, and that should hopefully help you out. Till next time, toodles.